Now, even though I know I'm pretty long-winded on stuff, I'm really going to try not to spend that much time on this because, like I said, this is the ridiculousness, and it further proves the point of why it is that I don't talk about certain things. So, this person basically stated, but still, folks, we're black, and you're screaming, you ain't going to help follow black who are gay. You know, mainstream world is run by straight and gay white folks, and you're not really looking or researching because black LGBT has been saying this for years. And the time LGBT come at most folks are the white LGBT community. But I digress. Keep your homophobia. These victims were still our people, straight or gay, but black first. And I'm like, the funny thing is, I wanted to bring awareness to the fact that you got individuals out here who want to put the Evan Peters thing, they him, being Jeffrey Dahmer. I wanted to highlight the fact that you got people out here that's making a mockery of this. And I specifically wanted to bring that out to the blacks who are part of the LGBT. But the thing that I've always had an issue with when I do videos and want to cover these topics, due to the fact that I am a heterosexual, right, black man, um, people tend to want to tell me when it is that I can be an ally, when it is that I can't, when it is that I can speak about these stories, when it is that I can't. If I say something that I said it incorrectly, you missed a pronoun, all these other types of things, or if they disagree, magically, I'm homophobic. And I just want to, for anybody who's a part of this channel that is a part of the LGBT, this is the reason why I don't do more stories on the LGBT. Y'all the problem. Y'all are the problem. Because the moment in time that somebody is at least trying to put some type of benefit, they're trying to like use whatever voice they got to try to shine some type of light on the problem. This is what we got to deal with. This is what we got to deal with. We got to deal with the fact that y'all want to come through and y'all want to try to direct us and tell us when we can and when we can't. Like, if I want to do this, then I'm going to sit up there and do it. But due to the fact that y'all want to have an issue, that your people just want to roll through here, and y'all always want to sit up there and say I'm phobic and all, this is why I just leave it alone. So when stuff basically happens to y'all, it's whatever it is at the end of the day. It don't have nothing to do with me. And I end up saying that in a lot of videos because y'all keep coming through and y'all keep showing y'all faces just like this. That's ridiculous. That is 1,000% ridiculous. And then it gets to the point where people got to feel like they got to prove that they aren't what you're saying that they are. And it's like, I'm tired of basically saying it. I'm tired of going and rehashing the exact same stuff. So it's whatever it is. Like I said, you want to use your little trigger words to try to get like other people to trigger and all this. Like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Just get yourself off this channel. At the end of the day, that's all you got to do. Block yourself, unsubscribe, get yourself off of this channel since you feel that I'm phobic. Just leave. Like I said, I keep telling people it's amazing to me that y'all are grown adults and y'all got an issue with the content that I do. But instead of just leaving, you have to supernaturally just voice your opinion as if it's going to directly change something. It ain't. Because if you feel that I'm phobic now, I'm still going to be the exact same way, right? So it's not going to matter. Like I said, this is just another way for y'all to sit up there and try to get the quote unquote cancel culture and all this other type of shit. And it's the same shit that y'all been doing for years. And y'all wonder why it is that you don't have a lot of straight people, why it is that you don't have a lot of heterosexual people trying to sit up there and talk about what it is that y'all got to go through. Is because y'all want to be special and y'all want to be considered the same at the same time. Which one is it? Do you want to be Clark Kent or do you want to be Superman? Which one is it? Because you're not going to be like, oh, this day I want to be Clark Kent. This day I want to be Superman. Well, no, in general, I'm just Lois Lane. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Because as it stands right now, y'all got more people than y'all got not more people, y'all got more power than the black community. So realistically, you're Superman out of this whole thing. But yet, But yet, since you're from Krypton and you can get all of these powers from the sun, as just ordinary humans, we're still trying to sit up there and lend our voice. We're still trying to pick you up when you're going through battles. But even when we sit up there and try to pick you up and help you, you get up in a drunken stupor and want to start swinging at us. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So like I said before, this is why so many times we sit up there and say like, "Yo, we're just done with it. Y'all can deal with whatever it is that y'all got to deal with because it's like, yo, y'all just bring it on yourselves. Y'all just bring it on yourselves." Just like this right here. You got Billy blames straight people for the dismal opening of the gay rom-com Bros. This has nothing to do with straight people, so I don't know why it is that you or anybody else of the community feels that we should have came out to support this. That is not our job to do. This is your story. This is your life. This is what you do. This has nothing to do with us at all. You already knew what it was going to be. But like I said before, y'all got so much support. Y'all love each other so much. Everybody should have came directly out and supported this. But I guess this is what happens when Ellen is nowhere to be found and she is no more on television. So I guess, you didn't really have a way to really try to propel this movie. And nobody else was really trying to put this on their platforms. So like I said, it is what it is. But you got a whole bunch of areas in San Francisco, down south in New York, that you can go to, and that those people should have basically rolled out there to show love and support for this film. But obviously, the community didn't roll out and show love and support. I wonder why. I wonder why. Like I said, anytime a movie, a love movie, that like let's say a heterosexual, right, Valentine's Day movie or love movie, anytime that basically fails at the box office, you never hear straight people sitting up there saying, "Oh, it's because the gay community didn't come out and support our films. That's why it was low and dismal." I've never heard that before ever in my life. But because you have so many people out here that have this type of what's the word that I'm looking for? Not power, but whatever it is. But they feel like they're owed or they should get this. Nah, that's not how it works there, Billy boy. That's not how it works. Like I said, stuff is earned. So this is yet again the reasons why a lot of the comic books that are specifically pointed towards the community, why they fail. Like I said, I done covered the whole issue with Superman's son and them trying to make him gay out of nowhere, in a variety of other superheroes that they just randomly decided to do that as well. But yet, these are the same people that when the character magically turns black, they want to talk about, oh, you guys are lacking diversity. Just sit up there and make a brand new character, yada, yada, yada. But then magically, when the character ends up, their sexuality switches, magically it's positive. It's showing diversity. It's giving this, it's giving that. Huh? Huh? Like I said, it's amazing when it's like it's beneficial for one and it's not beneficial for the other. But like I said before, this explains to everybody why it is that certain things gets slid directly in with everybody else's stuff instead of standing alone by itself as it should. Like I said before, you guys always say that stuff is powerful, it's this, it's that. Then, if it is what you're stating that it is, then you guys should be able to make stuff like video games, comic books, and different things like that, where the community is going to come out and they're going to show out directly for that. Like I said, everybody pretty much showed up for Black Panther. Black people, especially, showed out for Black Panther. They came out in full, kente cloth, African garb, all types of stuff. And we might end up seeing the exact same thing when Black Panther comes out this time as well, possibly. So, why is it that the LGBT did not show up for this movie? It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit odd. But like I said, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit up there and blame the LGBT for the reason why it is that straight movies be flopping all the time. I'm not going because it makes no sense. It has nothing to do with them. Case in point, Bros had nothing to do with straight people at all. But you know, like I said, people just want to move around and just say anything, I guess, for clicks. So, like I said, again, if this is you and you feel like you know who I am and this is what I'm about, then leave. I'm not going to try to persuade you otherwise. I'm not even going to really try to argue you down. I'm just going to tell you to leave. You're a grown individual. At some point in time, you'll more than likely see this video. Block me, leave, unsubscribe, and never look back. That's it.